The IIODS scholarship is extremely important to Toronto Community Housing as well as the work that we do here. It's more than just offering our tenants financial support. It offers hope, it offers opportunity, it offers our tenants a pathway to pursue higher education. It's rooted in supporting our tenants beyond just housing. And education, in our eyes, is a pathway to seeing thriving communities. And this is what the IIODS scholarship offers.
This scholarship is one of the more joyous parts of my position and one of the lovelier contributions that we can make as an institution. Sana Health sponsors the scholarships focusing on the kids who are going into health sciences. So we tend to congregate those kids. It's been a wonderful relationship because the kids who get our scholarship, but they also get us. So we invite all of the kids into a mentoring relationship, which almost all of them take. And we work with them throughout their undergraduate and sometimes graduate studies.
A lot of the work that we do is focused on increasing access to financial literacy and ideally helping folks achieve financial freedom. The best way to achieve financial freedom besides investing is investing in yourself and going to post-secondary education. And hearing about these students that have different financial barriers, a whole host of other barriers, being able to read their stories and hear about the incredible work they are doing on top of being great students and great family members and peers, and actually able to find that time to give back to their community, whether that is volunteering with seniors programs or nonprofit organizations, at their local mosques, places of worship. I think that is so inspiring to me, is to see young people today give back to the places that they've come from.
The IIODS scholarship, I think, has played a really huge role in my personal, academic, and professional development. With the help of the IIODS scholarship, as well as OSAP, I was able to pay off my entire first-year tuition with zero debt, which is something that I think a lot of first-year students and students living in low-income housing would not have as an experience. So I'm really grateful that the IIODS was able to kind of support me financially. What's really cool about the IIODS is that it provides kind of networking opportunities and ways for people to kind of build their network and connect with new people. And so I think I've kind of developed communication skills and I've kind of established a greater network through the program.
So I think that flexibility you get from not having to focus on tuition is a really good part, but also just recognizing the work you do in your community is making an impact and it is valuable. I think when you are working with grassroots organizations, it can kind of be is this work really working, or is this contributing to anything? And the scholarship's a really good way to kind of emphasize that yes, the work you do is important and it is valuable and it is being recognized.
A big part of the work that we do here at Toronto Community Housing, and in particular programs and partnerships, is to remove barriers for our tenants and to provide access to fundamental supports. And so I think this is a program that does just that, right? Not only do we get an opportunity to remove financial barriers for our young people, we also get the opportunity to instill hope in them, to let them know that they too belong in the various post-secondary institutions, that they can chase their dreams and not let their financial situations get in the way of that. Knowing that they can just focus on their studies, focus on the various extracurricular activities, is an opportunity for them to share their gifts. Oftentimes poverty does steal away people's dreams, right? Because you're so fixed on making ends meet, you don't really get to share all the gifts that you have. And so alleviating a little bit of that burden, they're able to be who they are.
My words of encouragement for young people that are participating in our IIODS program would be to not lose track of where you came from, right? You're such an important part of our TCHC community. You're such an important part of the City of Toronto. And as you go on to greater and greater success, look for opportunities to pay that back, right? And be part of the great work that's going on within your communities.
It kind of just goes deeper to understanding and realizing that despite the kind of constraints you're in, whether it's, you live in TCHC and sometimes the stereotypes that go around it, noticing that there's people out there who, believe in my dreams and believe in me enough that, I'm worth being able to put something towards to strengthen and help me reach my goals and become successful.